What's going on, Conscious Crew? It's your favorite breakdown commentator. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. You already know what we're here to get into. Before we do so, please go ahead and run those likes all the way up. You guys know that thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another Conscious Crew member and telling them to get their black asses into the damn sanctuary. Also, if you enjoy everything that Kane does here, you can always donate to the platform at $Consciouztv on Cash App and or paypal.me/Consciouztv. And of course, that's conscious, but with a Z on the end, just like it is here on the channel. All donation information is in the description box below. You can also make sure that your notification bells are set to all so that you never miss a day or hour when the king is in fact king. And last but not least, please share the stream out to whatever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community, or your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you in fact lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're out live and in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, what's going on, Conscious Crew? We're not going to be here for a long time, only for a good time. There are some things that came across my desk that I want to give to you all. Once again, make sure that you guys are thumbing up the video, share, and all social media handles are in the description box below. So as you guys know, earlier we had to discuss DJ Vlad, who pretty much revealed and alleged that Kenneth Petty is being divorced by Nicki Minaj and had been kicked from their $20 million marital home and is now living in a 800 square foot trap house in Jamaica, Queens, New York. And that, at least part of the allegation, was corroborated by the fact that the address is changed on the sex offender registry for Kenneth Petty. It was California. Now it is New York. There were all types of speculations. He even alleged that Kenneth Petty has gotten another woman pregnant, etc. Girl, and all hell is breaking loose. So, of course, you know that it was a bird. It was not a plane, but it was Nicki Minaj's bald-headed chia pet unwinding with Cardi B's money, who had to swarm in, girl, to attempt to deflect from the fact that there's a bunch of gags happening over in Gag City. So, of course, Trasha Coochie Goddamn K dropped some interesting tea tonight regarding DJ Vlad. Okay, let's check out this tea, girl. All right, Trasha K. My God, today. Everything is always on schedule, right? Okay, so Trasha K, a woman slid in with the DM alleging some wild interactions with Vlad TV, claiming that he told her that he hates black women, admitted that he likes his ass eating, and was allegedly moving like he was single the whole time while actually having a wife. She also claims that their conversations got personal real quick, saying that he was making comments that didn't match the image he puts out publicly. None of this has been confirmed, but she's alleging that she has receipts and messages to back it all up. Woo Wino's thoughts on this one. So let's read these alleged messages or this conversation that this woman jumped into Trasha K's DMs with. It reads here, it's a lot, LOL. He pretty much wasted my time and made promises he couldn't keep. The ninja kept mentioning how much he liked his ASS8 and only sent me $40, LOL. Supposed to flew me out to Cali. promised me a podcast deal since I'm a writer, but claims that he's having legal trouble with his divorce, some sort of custody battle, and he don't have one kid, he has two. He tells the public that he hates black women for real. He only has a fetish for us. He's a culture vulture, period. The wife and kids are at his house in Calabasas, and he's at some apartment next door to the Geoffrey Hotel in Los Angeles. I have text messages. Okay. Then it begins again. Okay, I understand. I'll definitely like to come on the platform, and I'm aware of the marriage and more that people need to know. LOL. Wink, wink face. It's juicy. LOL. Can I possibly be compensated for the info? It don't have to be nothing crazy, but he needs to be embarrassed and put on blast. Oh, God. Here we go, girl. He has me blocked. You can see here, I guess she sends a screenshot of him, his phone. This is an iPhone. You can see his name is saved here. You can see here in the last screenshot, the mobile number is blotched out. Come on the platform to say what, child? I mean, what we already know. We know that DJ Vlad is a fucking informant. We know that he is KKK propaganda. We know that he's a secret informant, girl, for the DOJ and is here to spy on black rappers and hip hop and everything else. Him liking his ass ate. I mean, that's not even a shocker these days. So does Ocho Cinco, Chat Ocho Cinco. So does Shannon Sharp, girl. Every man likes their damn groceries eaten at this point, girl. The women are escalating their masculinity and the men are resting in their damn femininity, child. Okay, the poles have been reversed. So I'm not really sure if I give a damn about any of this information. I don't think this is surprising information. There were people in the comment section also correcting or laying out the facts. Someone said, I'm not taking up for Vlad, but he's mentioned that he has twins several times. So it's just kind of like, girl, people in the chat seem to know more than this goddamn woman does. But hey, what you guys think? I mean, is this revving up your engine? Of course, it's just ironic that Trasha would all of a sudden, somebody jumps in your DM, child, on the day that she was also dragging Vlad, because mind you, earlier she caught herself throwing shade at Vlad because he came for her cult leader, Onika Minaj. Let me see here. Does she have a post up? Here we go. I think this is it right here. So she says, PSA wino. So DJ Vlad woke up this morning playing gossip blogger. He reporting that Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty, allegedly split, claiming his primary residence is in Queens, which registered back in April of 2025. Like, that's proof. If you put him out in April of 2025, why were they just seen together months later at the high-profile Trump advisor wedding? It's called Ops and Optics. The timeline ain't timelining, and let's be real, since when did DJ Vlad become a gossip blogger? Wasn't he just doing sit-down interviews? Oh yeah, Bootsy quit. Or are the guests drying up? So now he's trying to slide into the female lane. Y'all sound off below. Blah, 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 girl. So she's got a wild hair up her ass because Vlad came for Onika. Now she is claiming that some random bitch in her DMs is claiming that Vlad has zesty tendencies and preferences, such as throwing his big ass saltine thighs to the heavens, girl, while some woman plunges her face in his oven and that he has 2 kids instead of 1 when the public already knew that, and that he hates black women and only fetishizes them. Like, oh my God, wow, you know, a white man fetishizing black women? Never heard of such a thing, right? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, you know, I mean, I didn't even get half wet at this. Like, Trasha, girl, you've came harder for Derek Dixon, child, okay? not Derek Dixon. What's the other black man name who was around here giving women all this game when it comes to dating? The Dixon man, child. We've seen you come harder, girl. We've seen you make better fraudulent receipts and allegations against Cardi B, okay? You could have put a bit more thump into this if you was going to risk getting sued again, all right? Ain't you got a Bryant Midnight lawsuit to worry about, bitch? Ain't you and Mark Lamont, you know, don't y'all got a busy year for 2026, baby? Aren't you having to coangle Olga together, girl, and assemble a Johnny Cochran level legal team in order to fight Brian McKnight ass who just sued the shit out of you? Why are we keeping and capping for Onika? I'm sure that $3,500 that she allegedly sent you on bingo has definitely dried up. That even probably went to retaining a goddamn attorney. Like, can we just move along, girl? Okay. Vlad won the battle. It's yet to be seen if he's won the goddamn war. But if you are on Onika's payroll, I will certainly be getting my goddamn refund, bitch, because this was weak, okay? This was weak sauce. Moving along. Because speaking of racism, girl, and the KKK, Klay Thompson ass is continually getting dragged on the internet, girl. Nobody is here for this man wasting Megan Thee Stallion's time. As you guys know, Klay Thompson has been accused of emotional abuse, negligence, and playing all up in Megan Thee Stallion's face, as well as going cold feet regarding commitment and allegedly cheating on her, all according to Megan Thee Stallion. Since that time, it has been completely up. There's a few red pill incels who are attempting, girl, to hold Klay down, but 99% of the internet, girl, is siding with Megan Thee Stallion and are dragging the shit out of Klay, to the point that one user has apparently reached out, okay, to Etsy witches. And girl, they're coming for Miss Klay Thompson. Now, you guys might not know why this is a big deal, but allegedly a bunch of Etsy witches got together and casted a doom spell on Charlie Kirk, which also led to his fatality, okay? And in the aftermath of his fatality, old tweets regarding Etsy witches, etc., had resurfaced, I think, months prior, who had all galvanized their Infinity Stones, girl, and had launched the old nasty curse against Charlie Kirk ass. So now Etsy witches are being powered up and assembled, girl, and they are ready to come for Klay. Klay, girl, I don't know if, girl, you might need to take this season off. They're saying, girl, that your Achilles heel is going to break. You're going to be having all type of athlete's foot issues. Your toes are going to dry up. Your wrists are going to bend and contort and break for no reasons. Your bones are going to become brittle, bitch. The basketball is going to be dribbling you rather than you dribbling it, child. Okay, they plan on giving you a run for your motherfucking money, Klay. Okay, girl. So you best to have some of the best apostolic Christians and prayer warriors or toot your ass over to Africa, baby. Trasha K, what can she do for you? Do she have any contacts over in Nigeria? Okay, you know, she sent her son over there and sacrificed his ass in order to get Cardi B off her motherfucking ass. So you might need to jump in her DM and see what's motherfucking good, girl, because the brooms are brooming. The lunar eclipse is lunar eclipsing, girl. The witches and the sorcerers and the left-hand paths of spirituality are on your ass, girl, okay? They're also dragging Klay Thompson for his looks, girl. They are saying that Klay Thompson looks like the PBS logo, child. All right? I am screaming, and the gag is, I was like, why does Klay Thompson look familiar? And I realized this is why. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Okay, someone said, so glad that I can publicly say that Klay Thompson looks like the PBS logo again. I was being polite for my girl. PBS gonna comment and say, now why am I in this? My God, today. I love this for Klay Thompson. I absolutely love this for him, you all. All right. Then another user by the name of CJ Lawrence, I guess he posted this he or she posted this on Facebook and said this: Megan was cooking, praising, celebrating, and openly expressing love for a man and doing all the things a lot of men say they like and want women to do. Seeing some men happy that she is sad makes me think that they don't even like women who do the stuff that they say they like. She sang about him. She brought him stuff she loved on his family. And honestly, I swear, I ain't really in their business and don't know what went on or care. But the response by some truly troubles me. I'm not sure what thrill or joy one gets from it, except that not liking women, even when lusting the same women that they could never access, is satisfying for someone who wants someone to feel the sadness they feel about never being able to have or access who that woman is at any level. Since they can't touch it, they then break it, okay? You guys know that the only people who've been holding Klay Thompson down are other Klay Thompson style. Y'all already know my whole spiel on patriarchy and all of that shit and my thoughts on this, but there's a conversation that's continuing to circulate and percolate around men and their insecurity and inferiority when it comes to successful women. There seems to be a pattern when it comes to successful women. You can go for Keke Palmer and her situation, Mary J. Blige and her situations, J-Lo, Beyonce, Sky Jackson, Haley Bailey, Haley Bailey. You know, there's so many fucking examples of this. So I love these conversations. Keep these conversations going. Patriarchy has done a number on these lemon head ass ninjas, baby. They are a hot, stinking ass mess. And it looks like, girl, women are going to continue to divest, even if they're not divesting to another man. They are divesting to the roles. They are divesting to an SCX toy. They are divesting to self-pleasure, girl. They're divesting to anything but a goddamn ninja these days, and I cannot blame them, okay? So shout out to Meg. I hope she's doing so swell. You guys know she's tying up the last leg of her Moulin Rouge show, which has been getting really rave reviews. It's critically acclaimed at this point. She came, she slayed, and yeah, shout out to Miss Megan the Stallion. Now, last but not least, I want to get into Miss Funky Dineva, child. I was doing my hair, and I had Funky Dineva playing in the background because I ain't had nothing else to play. But shout out to Funky Dineva. And he got into a conversation about how, well, he was covering the whole Kenya Moore being evicted from her spa. You guys know that the spa that Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta, they kicked all of her shit out, threw her shit all out on the front lawn and embarrassed the shit out of her, girl. She owed them people a lot of back due in rent. She claims that she withheld rent because she invested $80,000 into renovations for the spa, and the owners never reimbursed her for that money, so she had no choice but to withhold rent, and therefore they withheld the keys to the front door, baby. Okay, kicked her shit out, and in the words of Nene girl, the door is literally fucking closed. So he went on a rant and he started talking about how Britt Ely, who is another housewife, she drove by this area in an attempt to embarrass Kenya. You guys know that Britt and Kenya had a whole thing going on last season. Apparently, Kenya showed some devastating pornographic images of Brit. Then she found out they weren't even of her, but Kenya had already been fired and she had already launched a damn lawsuit against Bravo. And then she quit at some point, or quit mid-season, or didn't come to the reunion. And it's just been a goddamn mess. So Funky was going in on how both Kenya and Brit allowed each other to basically get each other out of their spots. And it's just really fucking stupid. And he brought up T.S. Madison in the DL Whisperers situation and gave Madison props for not allowing the DL Whisperer to get her up out of her spot because only one of them are in jail. He also claims that this is exactly why he don't fool up and get caught up in bullshit with his ops, because he living too good, he making too much money, etc. So I want you guys to take a listen to this part.
No, ma'am, not me, girl, not me. Excuse me. Y'all gonna get enough. Y'all gonna get enough. I ain't never make no commentary about T.S. Madison and the DL Whisperer. That ain't none of my business. I don't know all the ins and outs. Maddie wasn't dumb enough to let no bitch trick her out her spot. Right, wrong, indifferent, whoever fault it was, Maddie ain't let no bitch trick her about her spot. Right, wrong, and indifferent. Only one of them in jail.
That's the part that I want to speak on. Girl, I don't want these type of friends. I just don't. I know that Funky Dineva thinks that it was a flex and he was complimenting T.S. Madison in one breath, but it was also completely backhanded in the other breath. For T.S. Madison and Funky Dineva to be friends, she done put money in this man's pocket, brought him into her brand, took him on tour with her. And for him to be a commentator just like she is, and for them to be friends, and for him to see all of the backlash that she got and how ferocious this attack was on her, not only from DL, but the hordes and scores of women who were supporting the DL Whisperer in his taunting, in his harassment, in his stalking of T.S. Madison. And for him not to have covered that not one single time is crazy work, especially when in other instances, Funky Dineva has had a lot to say about Black women being homophobic and transphobic. You would have thought that this was the perfect fucking opportunity for him to take his jabs at Black women, since he typically does any other time. So in this perfect scenario, why would Funky Dineva not use his platform where he covers relevant and trendy topics just like anybody else does? He has a docket just like CTV does. He has a docket just like T.S. Madison does. Why would he not have covered the situation? He's a Black gay man. He has trans friends. This was a topic completely relevant to him. This is somebody that he knows personally in this situation. This wasn't like just simply online banter. This thing had reached criminal levels, and this spaghetti body bitch pulled up to T.S. Madison's home. And this man is now in jail. And had help getting there because Consciouztv was trying to do his dirty work for him, which is a Funky Dineva op as well. Like, so is Michelle A.T. Alien Brown, who got involved in this. There were actually so many reasons for Funky Dineva to get involved in this. He would have been able to throw legit shots, justified shots at two of his ops, Trasha and Michelle, stand up for trans women and the community, and drag black women as he loves to do on his platform. So for me, if I was T.S. Madison hearing this, I would actually be completely offended, and I would be hurt that he never got the details. What you mean? You never got into the details and you never spoke about it. Why would you not fucking speak about it? You also have personal relationship close to the situation. You could have doubted me and got the whole 411 on the situation. Why would you not have came to my aid? You sat back and watched me get tore up out here. And really the only motherfucker that used their platform to speak up for me was Consciouztv. And I've had you on payroll. I've toured the country with you. And at the very least, you couldn't even take to your platform and say, this is wrong, you guys. This is out of order. T.S. Madison doesn't deserve this. You couldn't use your platform to just say anything in defense of your friend. Angelica says the man is fighting cancer and is every day talking shit, every day roasting and gagging celebrities, every motherfucking day talking about public figures. He's about to go on a funky brunch cruise. So I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about a prostate cancer that he said is stage 1. And, you know, in the words of Kim Zolciak, baby, the ring don't mean a thing. The prostate cancer don't mean a thing, girl. Ain't that's what he told old girl from America's Next Top Model when she tried to use him having cancer as a dig? That the cancer don't mean a thing, baby. It's stage 1, girl. They're going to go in and laser that out, and he's going to be throwing that ass in a circle within a 24-hour period, picking and choosing a battle. He has stood up for his other friend, Dr. Heavenly, who was a big-ass homophobe. Has all out stated that gay men are not real men. And has came to her aid, has spoken up for her and her character. And I'm pretty sure that Dr. Heavenly hasn't contributed to Funky Dineva's pockets to the same degree in which T.S. Madison has, and yet you set your ass back and seemingly think it's a flex that you at no point in time said anything at all. Nothing. Every day he's speaking about Trump, the administration, all this anti-black, anti-this, anti-that legislation. Why would you not put your fucking friend on the docket? Why would you not put her fucking lunatic, maniacal stalker on the docket? Why would you not come to her aid? It's not even like Maddie had a bunch of people already doing it. It was literally a ghost town out here. That's why T.S. Madison had to do so many videos in defense of herself, because nobody else was doing it, including none of her so-called friends who also have hot topic shows. Now, you guys already know what my attitude is about Funky. Funky is a very weird friend anyway. He's a very weird person, how he did Claudia Jordan. Weird. Even though he will consider himself a friend to Dr. Heavenly, he's throwing her motherfucking ass under the bus as well. Sat up on his platform and gave a bitch she was fussing and fighting with the whole season of Married to Medicine a bunch of talking points in terms of how to attack Heavenly. Encouraged her op to attack Dr. Heavenly's husband, who he claims he loved, and to drag the bottom row of her husband's teeth if that op really wants to get under Dr. Heavenly's skin. I mean, Funky Dineva is like a very weird person, and it seems like some of that weird energy is there for T.S. Madison too. Was some part of Funky Dineva simply enjoying watching another successful commentator and public figure that he's close to getting that work? Did some part of the part of Funky Dineva that is a fucking hater get something out of watching Madison get attacked? I don't give a fuck what Funky Dineva says. It makes no logical fucking sense for him not to have ever spoken on this situation with Maddie. He says, I've never spoken about it. Let's rewind it just a little bit.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
I don't even know where I was.
We needed a project manager yesterday.
Okay.
We posted a job.
I ain't playing it back. Y'all already heard it. So it's just, I don't know. It's weird to me. And you know what? I don't want these kind of friends, bitch. I don't want the kind of friend who got a platform, okay, and has a nice size fucking audience. Sit back and watch me get chewed up. Watch me in the belly of the goddamn beast, bitch. Watch me be Jonah in the belly of the beast for 3 days and 3 nights, and gonna have the audacity to never speak in my defense. And they're gonna get out here and brag about it, but yet give me props for not letting a bitch trick me up out of my spot. Well, a bitch almost would have. Okay, and thank God a bitch didn't, because she surely couldn't have relied on any of her so-called friends to show up for her. And this is why, baby, we don't use that term loosely over here, girl. This is exactly why. Okay, so y'all want me to play it again? Let me see if I can find it, because I done missed the timestamp. I'm playing the shit on my phone. This is why we don't use the term friend loosely. I don't want these kind of friends, baby.
And they can't win, going head to head in whatever arena you're in, they will invite you to the streets.
Let me see.
All the way to my office. I ain't let nobody trick me about my spot. Y'all got to think twice.
It'll be one thing if Funky Dineva was in a whole separate industry from Madison, if he didn't use his platform to talk about trendy topics. The whole DL thing was huge. It was widespread. His whole beef with Madison was huge. It was in the news cycle every single motherfucking day. The neighborhood talk, every fucking blog was reporting something or another regarding the situation. Why would Funky Dineva, being so close to the situation, not have spoken in defense of someone like T.S. Madison, as good as T.S. has been to Funky fucking Dineva? And he not use his platform once. According to him, not even according to me, girl, according to him, he ain't never spoke about it. And I don't think that that's something to be proud of, and yet call yourself a fucking friend to someone. Baby, let me tell you something. It be some weird shit, girl. Let me tell you that these niggas are weird. Industry people are some weird motherfuckers. Social media niggas are some weird ass motherfuckers. Social media bitches are some weird ass motherfuckers. Motherfuckers be sitting right there. They will benefit from your pockets. They will benefit from your table. They will benefit from your clout, from your popularity, from your proxy and everything else, and then sit their ass back, pull out some popcorn and a pop soda, baby, and watch your motherfucking ass get torn to shreds. Watch somebody tear down that very same fucking brand that they benefited from when it was convenient for them, while secretly holding a gripe and an envy and a displaced jealousy in their heart, and use that to watch you fall. Use that to justify sitting back, baby, and watching somebody attempt to tear down the walls of your Jerusalem brick by motherfucking brick. This is scary fucking behavior. Scary behavior. It's terrifying. It's weird to know that it ain't so much as the people outside of you, bitch, but the people right at your table. The people whose chats you pull up in. The motherfuckers who you will transact with be the very same motherfucking people, baby, who gonna sit back and feel goddamn good about themselves, baby, that they ain't never come to your motherfucking aid. And Funky Dineva any other time, bitch, would be here talking about transphobia and how homophobic black women are, and talk about this, that, and the third. Once again, every element here was here to justify him saying something on behalf of the community, him saying something on behalf of his friends. He had a whole lot of reasons to say something, whether it was for his community, whether it was on behalf of trans women who he claimed he support, whether it was on behalf of his personal friend who's involved in the situation. Nope. Don't say nothing. But give her props, girl, for surviving opposition while not have done a damn thing. At the very least, use that same mouth that dragged the fuck out of Chloe Bailey, dragged the fuck out of Blue Ivy. Use that same fucking mouth to drag the shit out of Michelle A.T. Alien and Trash Coochie K, but couldn't use that same fucking mouth to defend your good trans Judy, T.S. Madison. I play tag and these niggas it for life. Yikes. Hey, uppity. Hey, boo. Yikes. 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 Baby, who the fuck need enemies, bitch, when you got motherfucking friends like this? My God, today. I just wanted to come and speak on that, child. I said, you know what? I gotta talk about this, baby, because we gotta do better. And people gotta really pay attention, baby. You got to really pay attention to the way that these motherfucking heathens move, baby. Pay very close attention. I hope that Maddie is sitting with eyes wide shut on her so-called friends, baby. And that she understand, baby, that this is a battleground. And it's a battleground for all of us, to be honest, baby. That's why I kept my real friends. As God elevated me in life, baby, I kept all my real friends, child, because these so-called friends, it ain't too much friendship that be going on, baby. All usury and opportunistic as fuck. So shout out to T.S. Madison. Y'all give Funky Dineva a quick interview, girl. Go check out his show, etc. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I just wanted to come through with a little 1-2-1-2. Tell me what you think below, girl, about DJ, this alleged weak ass tea on DJ Vlad. Are you surprised? Do you think that this is something that Todd and Tasha came down here with us with, girl, just to deflect from Vlad blasting and putting Onika Mirage, her cult leader, on blast? What you think about Klay Thompson ass continuing to get dragged, girl? Okay. Do y'all want this thing to be wrapped up by noon, or y'all are here, girl, for Klay Thompson being taken straight to the Crizzles? All right. I'll see you guys later. If you enjoyed yourself, thumbs up, share. You can always donate to the platform. As you know, honey, Cash App and PayPal, all information is in the description box below. Later.